Hey folks, Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to our Thursday live stream. By now, I hope you might have guessed the reason for delay. I was out. I had gone for one of the pujas, which is the Ashtami puja for Navratra. And please do this live stream at 8 p.m. 9:30 is too late. Manoj Kumar, oh, okay. Uh, we'll try. Okay, but otherwise the 9:30 schedule is set, so moving to 8 can be a bit challenging. Anyways, we generally wrap it up by 10:15, so maybe just once in a week, maybe you can adjust. Okay. So yes, thank you. A happy Navratri to everyone as well. So it's very rare that I wear saris. Generally, I'm in Western formals. That's how, that has been my liking since childhood. So, no, wearing sari is a very, very rare occasion for me, and I just came back barely like 2 minutes ago. So just became a little bit late. Kya baat hai? Everyone is saying looking nice, looking smart, looking gorgeous. Kya baat hai? Thank you, everyone. It's just that I'm looking different. If I wear sari every day, then it'll be like, sari is normal. Then whenever I wear shirt, then it'll be like different. But anyways, thank you. Everyone is saying looking amazing in sari. Dhanyawad. Thanks a lot. Okay. Chalo. So let's start. Let's start with the discussion. I'm sure many of you might have seen today that defense stocks were in focus, and that is the reason why we are going to first try and understand that what was the news about defense stocks today. You might have read this in the news that defense deals worth 80,000 crore rupees were approved by the cabinet committee, and mainly the deals have been cleared for two things. One are predator drones and one is for nuclear submarines. Okay, now you can imagine what is a predator drone. So drone number one can be used for surveillance. I mean, you can imagine this scenario that, let us say, if I'm talking about India Pakistan border. Okay, um, what do you feel, is the whole border properly sealed, or would there be some gaps even today? Any idea on that? Any idea? India Pakistan border I'm talking about. Would it be 100%? I mean, what we see in movies, that there's a barbed wire, a physical wire which separates uh, the two countries, or there could be some gates or whatever. Would there be some gaps? For sure, gaps, absolutely. So one major reason why gaps exist today, I'm not going to talk about political scenario, whatever, I'm not an expert in that, but one reason, a genuine reason, is that the terrain in some areas is so tough that having a physical, a physical border is very, very difficult. Okay, in such cases, what could be a solution could be drones. Okay, so drones can be used to monitor the border area. But what if we only what if we only, have a surveillance and no action is being taken? And I'm not sure is it for that reason only, but of course this could be one of the reasons, that something like predator drones, why are they being ordered? So these predator drones basically not only have the surveillance capacity, but if they feel, or if they get the feeling that, some people are trying to enter our country, or some object, whatever, is trying to enter our country, they also have the capacity to shoot missiles or to fire. Okay, that is the best, uh, best case scenario that these predator drones can have. So I think a very good move, where defense, as I mentioned, 80,000 crore worth rupees deals were approved, and two major things. One is for predator drones. Second one is about nuclear submarines. I think everyone understands the concept of nuclear submarines. These two nuclear powered submarines, attack submarines again, will be manufactured at shipbuilding centers in Vishakhapatnam. That is also mentioned in the order. And about the predator drones, if I'm not mistaken, they are going to be ordered from USA. Okay, so that's going to be more of an import. But nuclear submarines are going to be manufactured in India, in Vishakhapatnam. Okay, the moment this news came up, stocks like HAL, Bharat Dynamics, BL, all started going up, and this will be now. What will be important is to watch their charts. Okay, and for that what I've done is, 1 minute, let me share my screen again just to save on some time. Let me share my screen. All right, I think now it will be shared. So just to quickly tell you what is the scenario. Now if you see Mazgaon dock, now if you see here, this is a high, a lower high, a lower high, and today it has actually broken out of this. Some people immediately enter such stocks. Or there's a breakout, I want to enter. No, not a good idea. You always have to check for a confirmation candle. Okay, unless and until you get a good confirmation, then there could be a chance that there's a breakout and it fails. Okay, so always remember that you have to have a confirmation candle post breakout. Now, if you check for Bharat Dynamics, this is a gap that you can very clearly see. This is a base of a very big green candle. Here you can see again almost 4-5 days the stock was trying to consolidate, after which it broke down. And today this same zone was challenged again, right? So again, it's at an important level is what I can definitely say, Bharat Dynamics. Second one is BEL. Now what happened with BEL? It tried to break this downward trending line, but unfortunately it failed. So again, will be important to see what happens next in this stock. So these are about 2-3 defense stocks that I wanted to tell you. I hope everyone is very, very clear with this about how the defense stocks have been performing. 2-3 key stocks I've talked about. Immediately after defense, I want to talk about Nifty, because if you have seen my day before yesterday's video, which was about Nifty levels, I told you that an inside bar has been formed, and it's important to see which side of the inside bar does the market break out. So if you see here very clearly, this was the inside bar that we had discussed in that video. It tried to close above it, but it failed. Today, it exactly touched this. So that tells us the importance of something like an inside bar. So exactly here only it saw resistance today. So still inside the inside bar. For those who have seen my video, they know this, that if it breaks outside this, we get a follow-up. Ideally, it should resume its upward trend. If it breaks below this, we get a follow-up. Then ideally, it may go into a sideways initially. Generally, never does it happen that from uptrend directly it goes to downtrend. No. From uptrend, ideally, it would go sideways. And if sideways also, the channel is broken, then a downward trend may start. Okay. So Nifty, nothing decisive even today. So what will we have to wait for? We'll have to wait for the price action for tomorrow. And tomorrow we'll try and understand what next. We'll get the answer for that, what next. Till then, we'll just have to wait and watch as to how the market actually honors the current levels, right? So I hope everyone is very clear about defense stocks, because I'm sure many people may be like, 800 crores, 8,000 crores order, such a big deal. Should we really start? Did I say 8,000 or 800? Sorry, 80,000 crore rupees. Slip of. So 80,000 crore rupees worth orders, this, that. Many people may directly jump and buy defense stocks. And that was the reason why I thought that I should at least share the charts of few defense stocks so that you get a fair enough idea where are they. Looking from a long-term perspective, of course, I've been always bullish on defense stocks, be it something like an HAL. I've discussed this stock in detail as well. But I always say, right, I don't know what will happen tomorrow, a week later, or a month later as well. But ideally, from a longer-term perspective, if you are taking a 3 to 5 years perspective, then why not? I'm definitely positive about this whole defense space, right? For HAL, chalo, theek hai, I will share my screen for HAL. Let me just. All right. I hadn't taken the screenshot for HAL, so let me just close this. So one thing, is it still above the 200 DEMA? Yes. So one good sign that it has not broken the 200 DEMA, which is like a long-term average. Okay. Now, if you see here, this was like an inside bar which was formed. Okay. I've also drawn the lines. It is going sideways. There are multiple inside bars, and today, in fact, it broke out outside the inside bar. But again, as I mentioned, is this enough, or should we be waiting for a confirmation candle? Ideally, we should be waiting for a confirmation candle, and also volumes have to be good, because if you see here, today's volume is okay, but not great volume. If we were to just check the exact numbers, if you see your volume is 2.29 million, average 30 days is 1.77 million. Okay, but not mind blowing. Okay, so has it broken outside the inside bar? Yes, tick mark. but we have to wait for the confirmation candle also. Okay, so that is it about HAL. Okay. Okay, can we average HL? I never tell this whether you should average or not, as per your thought process, right? Okay, let me check this from Hitesh. Hi, ma'am. Flag and pole pattern and IOC weekly chart. Please share your views. Okay, let me check IOC. IOC on a weekly chart. We would not call this as an up flag. There are two reasons. It's a huge consolidation. An up flag can't have such a huge consolidation. Plus, it's a weekly chart, right? So too high, and plus it has not yet broken out, right? So in an up flag, it should break outside this, then it becomes, at least trackable. Right now, makes no sense. Ooh, saw a fleet of Mahindra BE Born Electric series testing mule vehicles on Nashik Jawahar Road. Maybe M&M seems to be all set and confident for its 2025 launch. M&M also, if you want, I'll quickly share the chart also. That also looks very interesting. Sorry, Mahindra and Mahindra. Okay, let me go to the daily chart. Now, if you see here, it was consolidating, right? It was consolidating for quite a long time. It broke out, and look, see, this is what makes me feel happy. This breakout, and look at the volumes. This is something which is very nice. Okay, amazing breakout, went up, kind of retested, not exactly, but still going strong. Okay, so Mahindra and Mahindra charts wise also looks very interesting. All right. Oh, a lot of new members have also joined in. By the way, I did not welcome any one of them. Darshana, Vaibhav, Gauri, Swapnil, Johnson, Presu, and Gangadhar. Welcome to memberships. Okay. IFCI. Okay. Anuj, if you can just answer Pearl's question on Bandhan Bank. He's talking about more buying volumes, any signs of trend reversal. If you can just check that. Meanwhile, I'll answer IFCI has corrected well since July, but still no reversal is seen. Selling volumes are not good, but it's also struggling to rise. So let us check IFCI. Hmm. It may also be below 200 DEMA, not sure. Acha, very close. Below 150. Acha, very close to 150. I agree that selling volumes are not that great. Totally can see that. But I always say, right, buying at the low price is not important. Buying at the right price is important. When it's already in a very negative zone, I would not have even added it to the watch list right now. Okay. CG Power. Ashutosh is asking, before I go to that, CG Power is he's saying broke the trend line and still trading at 80H. Oh, sorry. Yes, I am going to talk about that. Wait. CG Power broke trend line and it's trading at 80H. First, I'll take this. So let me go to CG Power. Yes, absolutely. Or T, if I were to just check this. Very correct. Trend line broken on a daily candlestick. Let's see how the weekly chart pattern looks like. Going very strong. Even the volumes are good, if you can see here. Volumes are also decent enough, not bad at all. So now this is a stock which can be definitely added to the watch list. If you also see, ideally it is said that 3 white soldiers, but here if you see, it's as good as 4 white soldiers. We never say it's 4 white soldiers, but definitely worth keeping it in your watch list, right? Sorry. Oh, did I share the screen? Oh. I'm screen share nahi ki. Sorry. I'll share the screen one more time. This is what I was talking about. Very clear breakout. No second thoughts on that. This is like a 3 white soldier pattern, but one more with a breakout. But there is nothing like 4 white soldiers. Okay, that is what I was referring to. Worth adding to the watch list for sure, right? Before we move on to the next set of questions, of course, great man, Ratan Tata. We lost him today. But I mean, out of so many things that were shared on internet, I think one of the best words that really touched my heart. I thought of sharing this with you. I had kept this towards the end of the stream, but anyways, because someone actually shared his thoughts in the comments, I thought let me say it in the somewhere in between the stream as well, right? I'm reading this out for you. He had said that if you want to walk fast, walk alone. But if you want to walk far, walk together. How strange it is. We wish to wear high brands, but we feel most comfortable in pajamas. We wish to sit in Taj and Marriott with elite people, but we enjoy roadside tea with friends and the people that we love. We wish to own big cars and go on long drives, yet we talk our heart out only while walking down a long road. We have 64 GB iPods filled with songs, but sometimes a song on the radio brings a smile that can't be compared. I think this was one of the best words that I read about him today. That clearly shows what an amazing person he was. Such superb thoughts. So I mean, everyone does talk about being rich. Everyone does talk about. नकोय मला आता. नकोय मला इथे ठेव. So there are a lot of people who would talk about being rich. A lot of people would want to flaunt bigger cars and this that. But the point that he has mentioned in his words was superb, amazing, and so true, right? I think this will be everyone will agree with that one point that everyone wants to wear branded clothes, but when it's about being comfortable, it would be in your pajamas at home, right? So fantastic thought process. In fact, today also I read about one point. I have not checked the authenticity of this statement, but I read this. I heard this maybe on the radio while I was driving back. Uh, that almost 40 to 50% plus startups have been funded by Tatas, is what I heard. I have not checked the data point, but even if the percentage is on a lower side, a little bit lower side, whatever, even if you consider that, still with the vision that good startups should also be born and should also flourish from India, that itself is an amazing visionary thought process. And talking about his down to earth, behavior or attitude. One more thing that I heard today while I was coming back. uh, his driver used to come to pick him up from school or college, and his driver used to come from a Rolls Royce, right? He was definitely a born rich person, but when he realized that a lot of people feel that, अरे यार इसका तो अच्छा है बाबा, he's going to go from a Rolls Royce. So that since that day, he said he had told his driver to stand a little bit away, and he said you'll not come very close to the school or college, because others, they start uh, getting that feeling that I just can't be there. So amazing person, I must say. But yeah, I mean, uh, what I can just say is bhavpurna shraddhanjali, and amazing man, no doubts in that. All right, with that, let us move on. DV slab rounding bottom on weekly. Anuj, if you want, you can also simultaneously keep on answering few questions, right? Okay. DB slab, let me just quickly check weekly consolidation complete or not. Yes. Absolutely. Breakout, kind of a retest, and amazing bounce. 10% weekly candle. Very nice. Let's also check on a daily basis. It's a huge. Look at the volumes. Great volumes here. And it has broken out with a gap up also. Very nice. Who was that? Virender. Very correct. Any views on Paytm? What would be a long-term perspective? Say? I don't like that stock. I always say this. I like stocks which are fundamentally very strong, which are profitable, and Paytm doesn't fit into my criteria. Modulex कुठून आणला हा शोधून? Modulex double rounding bottom pattern असं नसतं काय. Double bottom असतं, otherwise it's a rounding bottom. Okay, and breakout with good volume. Let me check. Modulex. I'm going to check this for the first time. Are. Is this what you're referring to? I don't like to see such stocks. What is the capital? 115 crore. Are Baba. The super micro cap. Ashish. I prefer to stay away from such companies, right? 150 crore is nothing. NSE has announced from November 2nd week discontinuing Bank Nifty, Mid Cap Nifty, Fin Nifty weekly expiry. Absolutely. But monthly expiry, of course, would be there. One more. Cholafin is retesting and star candle is seen today. Star candle? Worth watching for. Let me see Cholafin. Okay. Cholafin. I don't understand what is this star candle, but is it in an upward trend? It is. Nothing very awesome happening here, to be honest. It's just that it's in that is where I can see the resistance right now, and has not broken it convincingly. So not even in my watch list right now. Okay. PFC, REC, both bear trap on 200 DMR, right? Let us check. REC. So it actually touched the 200 DMR and it has been rising for 3 days. I understand that this was still a good candle price wise. These two have been like pretty smaller ones, 1.5-2% candles, but can't say as a bear trap per se. It just took a support at 200 DEMA is what I would like to say, right? PFC broke its inside bar, but again took a good support at 200 DEMA, bounced back right away. But today it saw barely, just barely 0.2% upwards closing. It is at a long-term moving average, so definitely worth watching it right now. It has taken a support at the long-term level. It needs to show more strength. No second thoughts on that. Oof. Formula to find multi-bagger stocks for long-term, please. Okay. See, there's no formula as such. You just have to understand the business model. If you feel that they have some moat, which you feel that could become something really big in the coming years, that could be one thing that you can check. Number two, you can check for management quality. If management quality is good, then and only then can you expect multi-baggers. Number three, their basics financials should be good. I would not want to find a multi-bagger at a very, very early stage where even the company is in losses. I would rather go in for a company which has decent enough fundamentals and is building up on that. Just to clarify, Chandrasekhar, what is the definition of multi-bagger? Many people feel that if I buy a lottery ticket at 10 and if I get a lottery of 1 lakh rupees, that's a multi-bagger. And the answer is not really. Okay. What is a multi-bagger? As per the definition, it says that if you get 2x or more returns, okay, 2x or more returns, double or more, then it is a multi-bagger by definition. Now, is it that difficult to find multi-baggers? Answer is no. Even stocks like SBI or Airtel, I'm talking about top Nifty 50 stocks. They also have become multi-baggers in last 4 years roughly. Okay, so don't try and find stocks which will be trading at 2 rupees, 3 rupees, and you dream that they'll become 2000 someday. That's not the way how multi-baggers are found. Okay. JP Power stock, as per technical analysis on the daily chart, it has broken the 6-month-old resistance of 20.5. Okay, with good volume and closed over. Any thoughts? Okay, let me check JP Power. Let me just adjust this. So it was totally in a downward trend. If you can see here, 1, 2. Has it broken outside this? Yes. 8.5% day before yesterday. Yesterday 10.5%, and today 3.39%. So a big down move which started in February that has been broken out. I had someone waited for the confirmation. Two big candles. I mean 8.5% followed by 10.5%. So two big green candles. I mean too big to enter now is the point that I'm trying to tell. Here again you can see while the selling was happening, look at the volume here. See this entire selling. I'll just mark all to be. This entire selling till here you can see almost. And look at these charts of selling and look at this chart now. These 2-3 candles. So interesting, but I have not checked this stock fundamentally. Okay. Titan and HUL at current levels. Wherever you share at least one of your points, and I'll be more than happy to share my points as well. Okay, Prabhas. Ma'am, for a small portfolio amount, which of the below options is advisable? Invest total amount in just 3 to 4 stocks. Spread the total amount across 20 plus stocks, choosing from different sectors. 3 point. So, Prabhas, I feel 3 to 4 is too less. 20 plus is too high. It should be somewhere around 15 stocks, which can be a part of your portfolio. The reason is very simple. If you are holding it for a long-term perspective, you need not check daily charts, but you should be checking the quarterly updates. And if I were to tell you that, okay, go and read the con call of 40 companies, I'm sure no one is going to have that much time. So in such cases, checking the quarterly updates of up to 15 companies is good enough. So 3 to 4, too less, 20 plus, too high. Okay. Any other question? Okay, CNX Pharma Index breakout yesterday, but today all pharma stocks corrected. Any negative news regarding this? Whirlpool of India breakout on weekly chart. Is metal sector started rally? Okay, CNX Pharma. I mean, I have not read any news why all the pharma stocks were in negative today. Is what you were mentioning. I didn't. I mean, can't remember reading anything like that about pharma stocks. So I'm not sure on that. Whirlpool breakout on weekly chart, that we can definitely check. Sorry, 1 minute. on a weekly chart, right? Not yet a breakout. If I were to draw this downward trend line from here to something like this has been broken a long time ago. Next one is this, ideally, or touch. So see, this has already been taken. So if this is a immediate previous high, I'll just close this for better clarity. Okay, 1 minute. Which was the immediate previous high? This one. Has it been taken out? Yes. Uske previous high. Oh, arey yaar. Has this also been taken out? Yes. Okay. Now, which is the next high? You can say, or maybe what you could do is this high, Alt J. But still, it's at a, I mean, make or break level kind of a thing, not yet broken outside this space. Okay. So we'll have to be, this is definitely worth watching, adding to your watch list though. Okay. Whirlpool of India. But what I remember, it has not given good returns in the past few months/years. Let me just check. Hadn't I shared my screen? Okay, 1 minute. Not sure whether I shared my screen or not. This was a downward trending line which was broken out by Whirlpool first. Immediate previous swing high taken out. Uske pehle ka swing high taken out. Uske pehle ka swing high is being challenged right now, is what I was trying to explain, right? But the point that I was trying to make is Whirlpool, to the best of my knowledge, has not given great returns in the past 1 or 2 years, is what I remember. Let us check. Stock price CAGR, last 3 years CAGR is -1%. Okay. And 5 years CAGR is also only 3%. Last 1 year has been decent enough, but after falling so much, right? So we'll first have to see what had gone wrong and what has changed, and that is how you'll be able to take a better decision. Okay, how is Zomato for long term? My view is that a company who can deliver things in 15 minutes can do everything which Amazon and Flipkart does. Even at current levels, it has potential to give 18 to 20% CAGR. I really like Zomato, and I have said this so many times that fundamentally I feel it's a very good stock. The only thing is that I definitely make it a point to read its management con calls without fail every quarter. And I personally feel it's not like a 10 to 15 years play story. Reason being very simple: big giants, something like an Amazon or a Flipkart, if they also start jumping in, the competition can get really fierce, which can put pressure on margins. And that is the reason why I feel that a medium term, something like a 3 to 5 years, is what excites me. But 10 plus years, I am not sure right now. I mean, difficult is what I personally feel. Okay. Right. Any other stock? Hashtag GICRE. Cup and handle. Okay, let me check. No, on a daily it's not that. On a weekly also, it has not broken out per se. Not a cup and handle on a monthly chart. Not. Mm-hmm. I think I shared this in the last Zoom meeting as well. Fundamentally, not at all a good stock. Look at the profitability. It's nowhere even close to break even right now. Only thing is that they were under huge debt, and what has happened is that they have knocked off the debt in the recent years, in the recent months. Sorry. So it will be interesting to see how actually I mean, how big can this play out? So we'll have to, and I think one of the subsidiary has actually repaid the loan. It's I mean, I feel too early to talk about it. Doesn't make sense to talk about it. I mean, I would not, I have not even added it to my watch list right now, because fundamentals definitely are not that great even today. Okay. Okay. Data patterns. Daily view, three white soldiers had also bullish engulfing candle 2 days before, currently at crucial level 2500 next. Okay, let me check data patterns. Okay. So you can see here, it's taken good support. A bullish engulfing is what he is mentioning here. Uh, Early reversal, yes. There is a very clear bullish engulfing. My only concern is that the volumes are not that great. If it comes with good volumes, तो और भी मजा आ जाता है. Okay. So are these initial signs of reversal? Yes, but would love if the volumes are on a little bit higher side. Okay. Chalo. Of course, we'll still take a few more questions, but before I move on to the last 2 or 3 questions, one quick point that I wanted to tell everyone, for whoever who has completed my fundamental analysis course, or they feel that they want to either refresh or upskill themselves based on fundamental analysis specifically. On our Invest in India community, we have come up with a separate challenge which is going to start day after tomorrow, and that is called as the Master the Fundamental Challenge. In 21 days, I'm going to talk about 21 concepts. So this is a wonderful opportunity for you all to brush up either or to learn these concepts if you want, because you all are those who generally watch my live streams without fail. So I would also want to share which 21 concepts that I'm going to cover in this 21 days challenge. Okay, it's not fully video based. There'll be 4 videos of 4 different companies, which will be like a case study. Based on those 4 companies, you will be given small assignments which will take around 10 to 15 minutes every day to solve. I've also shot a fresh video to explain something about how can you calculate the forward looking valuation or the forward looking. So like in technical analysis, we try and set target price. Through valuation techniques also, you can try and gauge what could be a target price. Okay, so that is a separate video that I've recorded. P evaluation, this is what I've taught, the financial modeling part. We're going to talk about modes, we're going to talk about promoter stake selling, because there is always an idea that if promoter sells the stake, it's bad. So we have talked about both the scenarios about promoter stake sale. Dividend payment strategy, we have discussed what is organic growth, inorganic growth. So you can also see this on the screen, right? What is cross selling, upselling, learning to read con call and investor presentations, very very important. See, whenever, for those who are my pro investor members, those who have seen my videos, they know into what depth we go while we analyze fundamental analysis videos, right? For members especially. In that, I read out, I take screenshots from con calls, I take screenshots from transcripts, investor presentations, but these are generally like 30, 40 plus pages. Then how to get those key points in a short time, that is what also we are going to learn in this challenge. How to read con calls, how to read investor presentations. So many points. See, I've already shown it on the screen, and I am 101% sure that anyone who enrolls for this challenge will definitely get a feeling that yes, I have upskilled myself in the area of fundamental analysis. So this is what the whole thought process is about. I've also mentioned all these points, 21 points that we are going to learn in here. Every day will unlock one milestone, and you will get 2 days to solve it. So for example, the first milestone opens on 12th of October. Second milestone is basically assignment. The assignment that is going to take you 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. The second milestone will open on 14th October, and so on and so forth, right? So if you want to know more about this, Pooja, please share the link of this whole challenge in the description box. This challenge is only for those who are a part of the Invest in India community. And one more amazing point is that we have a WhatsApp group of our Invest in India community, wherein even I am a part of that group. My husband is a part of that group. My team members are a part of that group, where we try to give inputs wherever necessary. So I am sure that you will gain a lot of knowledge after you enroll for this fundamental analysis course. You can definitely try it out for 1 month. If you feel that after enrolling for 1 month, if you feel it's worth going for a yearly membership as well, my team will also help you to convert to yearly. But enrolling for 1 month for this challenge purpose, I think definitely is worth a try. Acha, Ravi ji is saying he has already enrolled. Kya baat hai? Nice. That challenge link is given in the pinned comment as well, and also will be put up in the description box. We have a special coupon code for you as well, RR20. You'll get a 20% off on your first month membership, and RR gift 30 is for the yearly membership. Okay, for that's like 30. Okay, yeah, right. So as I mentioned, worth a try for enrolling for at least 1 month membership for Invest in India, and you'll get to know a lot about of new concepts around fundamental analysis. Okay. Chalo, last 1 or 2 questions. CAMS. Okay. CAMS has had broken inside bar candle in day time frame. Next WT. Please take my message. Acha. I've taken your message. CAMS inside bar. Let me check. Which inside bar? Can't see an inside bar, but structurally this itself is good. This big green candle has taken a very nice move ahead. If you check on the monthly chart also, you'll see that the stock has given a big rounding bottom formation, and it has also touched this during this month also and is still going good. So CAMS, sorry, looks good on the monthly chart as well. Okay, next. Okay, Gaurav Deshmukh. Gokul Agro has gone up by 130% in the one point. Please don't spam. I can see Gaurav, you have asked this question so many times. I do take messages randomly. Even one more person who has been Sridhar, I know I took. So I've taken these 2 people's questions, but avoid spamming, right? You can post it once, maximum twice. Okay. If I see that a single person is pasting the same chat a lot of times and back to back, I may not take the question, right? Gokul Agro. If I check on a daily time frame, nothing really interesting. What was your question? Has gone up 130%. For that, you need to check what has happened fundamentally. Is there a change fundamentally? Nothing strong on the charts though. Okay. No worries, Gaurav. Thanks for understanding. Ola. Acha, Olectra. I thought you're talking about Ola Electric. Electra. I'll check for Electra. It had broken below my channel. Let me now check one more time. It's still struggling here. If you can see very clearly, I'd drawn this channel downward and upward. It broke and it's acting as such a strong resistance. Would want to wait till it closes above this. Okay. When are you going to do that SME stock analysis video? It's going to be a webinar, Chitra. We have almost completed. My team has almost completed the whole. What all things need to be covered. Loads and loads and loads of example put in that. It's so my reviews and my final touches are still pending. But ideally, you should get the announcement in few days. All right. Okay, last question would be view on Craftsman Automation. Current P is approximately 50. Same is increased from April recent quarter. There is fresh acquisition and raised QIP. Let us check on Screener. How does the company look like? Mentioned about the quarterly results, right? 1151. Okay, June quarter comparison. Okay, OPM is down as compared to YOY. Also, this is 21%. This is 17%. QOQ also down from 19% to 17%. Profit also down, right? From QOQ, if I check 94 ka 81 and YOY 107 and 81. If this be so, generally in such cases, I don't go ahead and do further analysis. Acquisition ke liye, I'll definitely take a lot of time to understand exactly what is the acquisition all about and this and that. Okay, it will take a lot of time. So, oh really? People, 1,700 people watching and 62 likes. This is not done. Please smash the like button if you have liked this live stream till now. Okay, chalo. This is it. If you did like it, 537 likes. Nice. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching and happy Navratra once again. Also, don't forget about the 21 days challenge that I have hosted for our Invest in India community members. Please don't forget to check out the link in the pinned comment in the description box. And as I mentioned, I'm sure you'll get a lot of knowledge in a time span of just 21 days. But it's only for those who understand some basics of fundamental analysis. If you're a total beginner, this one is not for you. But if you know basics and if you want to upgrade, this is one for you, right? Chalo. Thank you everyone. I'll see you on the next Thursday, that is on the 17th. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye-bye.